Fiddly Kitty. I'll be your MC tonight, a bit clever and a bit witty. We're here for a reason, to help others out. Sick Kid Foundation, CMHA, needs help. We take up in song and ask for donations. Every bit comes with gratification. So chill out, sit back, and enjoy your time with these special people and my shitty rhymes. She grew up and sung at church with her fam. She's ready to give her and lay down the jam. Daughter of a honky-tonker, her voice will carry you away as she opens up our show in her own soulful way. Here she is, Cindy McMaster! Woo!
Hi there, it's Cindy McMaster here from Tillsonburg, Ontario. Welcome to Planet Music Sessions' very first show. Today I'm helping with the fundraiser for the SickKids Foundation as well as the Canadian Mental Health Association. So please send in your donations. Every little bit counts. Now the songs I'm going to do today are all my own originals. I had Chris Burwell help me put everything together, but I did the background tracks and I did my own backup vocals. So I hope you enjoy.
Choices I made tend to
coming up.
Need a love and laughter, need a love and life. Need someone true to my heart who holds my hand so tight. Maybe he's working midnights, maybe he sleeps all day. Maybe he goes to the gym and has no time to play. I want a man who loves me and treats me oh so kind. One who will support me and buys me all my wine. Don't need a man who can fix my pickup truck. Need a man who has all kinds of luck. He's lucky cause he has me and so much in demand. So beautiful and good cook who takes care of her man. I want a man who loves me and treats me oh so kind. One who will support me and buys me all my wine. Found a man with working hands, he's got strong arms to do. Too bad he's in my dreams and doesn't own a suit. I'd marry him right up, his hair's so hard to find. Real man with strong hands, he's got me on his mind. I want a man who loves me and treats me oh so kind. One who will support me and buys me all my wine. I want a man who loves me and treats me oh so kind. One who will support me and buys me all my wine.
Weimer, BC.
Back in 1984, in the mountains of BC, I lived in a cabin amongst the trees. Beside a cold stream I lived wild and free, in a little piece of heaven called Weimer, BC. In those mountains of Weimer, BC, I found my peace and harmony. There is no other place I'd rather be than in my cabin in Weimer, BC. Weimer was a miner's town. It had 12 bars. When the miners went to drink there, 'twas till the wee hours, working hard all day long until the mines went dry. It became a ghost town when the miners weren't around. In those mountains of Weimer, BC, I found my peace and harmony. There is no other place I'd rather be than in my cabin in Weimer, BC. Living in my cabin in the mountains of BC, with the sounds of birds singing on the breeze. Mountain lions and grizzly bears were my only neighbors when I lived there. In those mountains of Weimer, BC, I found my
Thank you all for joining me. And again, don't forget to get those donations in. Have a great
On
day.
his tires and chew on his breath. He loves to perform. It's what he does best. Straight out of Norfolk, a yee and a haw, a crow on the road that is ready to caw. Give it up, Mike LaChapelle! Woo! Yeah!
Hey everybody, Mike LaChapelle for Planet Music Sessions charity event for the SickKids hospitals and for the Canadian Mental Health Association. Both of them mean a lot to me. The Canadian Mental Health Association, though, I think maybe just a little bit more than the SickKids for me. If you can make a donation, $5 is all it takes to either the SickKids or to the CMHA. Would be grateful. If you can do both, that's even better. It makes a world of difference, and that's what we're doing here. My first song is called Forgotten Hero, and I wrote it for my late uncle, Bucky Brian Walters. He was a veteran in the airborne, and I know that maybe not him, but a lot of veterans that come back home or even that are still serving deal with mental illness. PTSD is one of the big ones for them, and I'd like to dedicate this song to all of them. I hope you enjoy it, and enjoy the music. Sitting alone's how he spends most of his days. All of his friends have long gone away. Memories sting from a life lived in hell. No one believes the stories he tells. So all of his brothers laid in the graves. He remembers the faces, remembers the names. Some say he's crazy, he's just some old fool. But he knows what happens in a world without rules. A forgotten hero is what he's become. Had so many brothers and now he has none. Saw so much destruction and felt so much pain. A forgotten hero is what he became. He's been married and he has a kid. They run around to see what he did. He remembers battles, remembers the fights. He remembers his brothers who gave up their lives. He's still got these memories so fresh in his mind. And though he's grown older, they haven't faded with time. People walk past like he just isn't there, as he holds on to stories he's dying to share. A forgotten hero is what he's become, and no one remembers the things that he's done. Saw so much destruction and felt so much pain. forgotten hero is what he became. A forgotten hero is what he's become. Said so many brothers and now he has none. Lived a life that was normal and seemed so mundane. A forgotten hero is what he became. A forgotten hero is what he became. A forgotten hero. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed that. The next song is called Don't Leave Me Blue. I wrote this song 23 years ago, at least lyrically, and it took me forever because when I wrote it, I didn't know how to play a single chord on a guitar. So, anyways, this is the final product of Don't Leave Me Blue, and I hope you enjoy it. She's got the bluest eyes I've ever seen. She's the one that means the world to me. We got you with one long way. Please, baby, say I can stay with you. Don't leave me blue. Don't leave me blue. I'll never be untrue. You're the stars, sun, and moon to me. Don't leave me blue. I truly do love you. Give me a chance to show you I have changed. Just don't leave me blue. When I look back, there's only good times. Walking hand in hand, side by side. Your heaven sent from the skies above. Has there ever been a love so true? Don't leave me blue. Don't leave me blue. I'll never be untrue. You're the stars, the sun, and the moon to me. Don't leave me blue. I truly do love you. Give me a chance to show you I can change. Just don't leave me blue. Don't leave me blue. Don't leave me blue. I'll never be untrue. You're the stars, sun, and moon to me. Don't leave me blue. I truly do love you. Give me a chance to show you I can change. Just don't leave me blue. Just don't leave me blue. Just don't leave me blue. Thank you. Hopefully you're enjoying everything that's going on so far. I'm not sure exactly where I am in the lineup here for this virtual concert. So if there's somebody before me, I hope you enjoyed them. If there's nobody before me, I hope I'm setting the stage well for the rest of the night to come. Anyways, I hope you really enjoyed the entire event, charity function, whatever you would like to call it. Remember, $5 is all it takes. Just a small donation, a couple cups of coffee from Timmy's. Like, really, it's not a big haul off your pocketbook. So please, Children's SickKids Foundation, the SickKids Hospital, the CMHA, Canadian Mental Health Association, they would both very much appreciate your donation. So please remember to do so. The next song I'm going to do, I wrote for my brother-in-law because really, if it wasn't for the SickKids Hospital, he might not be here today still. There's a whole big backstory to that from a really nasty sinus infection that he got when he was a child. Anyways, he lives his life pretty well, carefree, does what he wants to, says what he wants to, and this is for him. So this is I'm That Guy. Well, I'm a guy's guy every day, every hour, do as I please, and I won't change. I drink what I drink, smoke what I smoke, and I say what I want. Well, they say to leave the sleeping dog light, but I'm only gonna live until I die, 'cause I'm that guy. 'Cause I'm that guy. I work hard cause there's bills to pay, to play even harder at the end of the day. Till we break the rules, hell, who's to say? I run by the light of the moon, I hang by the bar and check out the scene. It's time to turn up the heat, if you know what I mean. I see a girl making eyes at me, I think I'm gonna pick her up. 'Cause I'm a guy's guy every day, every hour, do as I please, and I won't change. I drink what I drink, smoke what I smoke, and I say what I want. Well, they say to leave the sleeping dog light, but I'm only gonna live until I die, 'cause I'm that guy. Yes, I'm that guy. I got a smoke in my mouth, a king can in one hand, walking around here like I'm the man. Say what you will, I'm gonna live my life. I'm gonna smoke what I smoke and drink what I drink. I'm gonna do me, I don't care what you think. I don't have to say, but here's a reason why. 'Cause I'm a guy's guy every day, every hour, I do as I please, and I won't change. I drink what I drink, smoke what I smoke, and I say what I want. Well, they say to leave the sleeping dog light, but I'm only gonna live until I die. 'Cause I'm a guy's guy every day, every hour, I do as I please, and I won't change. I drink what I drink, smoke what I smoke, and I say what I want. Well, they say to leave the sleeping dog light, but I'm only gonna live until I die. 'Cause I'm that guy. Yes, I'm that guy. 'Cause I'm that guy. Yes, I'm that guy. Yeah, looks cool, right? Anyways, we're just here having some fun, having a good time, listening to some good music for a good cause. Like I said, I hope you're enjoying the music so far, before, after, during the entirety of the concert. Have your drink. It's not alcoholic, I promise. Or is it? You don't know, right? Sorry for the slurping noises. Anyways, this song, I'm going to do this song now. Yeah, I'll do this song now. This is a song that actually was inspired by the Disney Pixar movie Up. It's probably one of my favorite movies. And it's very relaxing and heartfelt and a good time, a good laugh. So this is called That Song. I hope you enjoy it. Sitting on the front porch swing with this pretty little thing, thinking to myself, this might be love. Well, I remember how she looked at me. Lord, she looked amazing. And then she told me, babe, I think I'm in love. Sing me a song. So I pulled out the 6th string and played the perfect melody and sang the words that came straight from her heart. She said, that's the one. I love that song. Sitting on the front porch swing, now she's got a diamond ring, 'cause she said yes when I said she was the one. Well, I remember how she looked at me. Lord, she looked amazing. And then she told me, babe, we're gonna have a son. Sing me a song. So I pulled out the 6th string, I played the perfect melody and sang the words that came straight from the heart. She said, that's the one. I love that song. Fly by, sun's now gone. It's just she and I alone in this roller coaster life we get to share. Some wrinkles show, some hair's turned gray. She might mind, but I'm okay as long as I still have her by my side. Sitting on the front porch swing with my pretty little thing rolling now, I'm still so in love. Well, I remember how she looked at me. Lord, she looked amazing. And then she told me, babe, we don't have long. Sing me a song. So I pulled out the 6th string, I played the perfect melody and sang the words that came straight from the heart. She said, that's the one. I love that song. Well, that night the angels came and took my pretty little thing and left me all alone to face the world. Where I stood tall and I stayed strong, forced myself to sing that song because I knew that's what she'd want to hear from me. So I pulled out the 6th string, played the perfect melody, sang the words that came straight from the heart. I said, that's the one. Yeah, that's her song. And she loved that song. Thanks. So I try to write stories in my songs, and I try to put positive messages and spins and whatever else into them. I really hope you're enjoying them. This song is called Loneliness, bracket, More For Me. I wrote this with a buddy of mine who currently lives in Brantford. Pardon me, not COVID, I hope. No, I'm just kidding, I don't have that. That's another thing, you know, with this COVID going around and everybody being locked up, and that's really not good for people's mental health either, which makes this event even bigger and better for the donations coming in. So remember, donations, $5, it's all it's going to take. Maybe 10 if you do both, if you're feeling extra generous. This is called, I already said, More For Me, Loneliness. Enjoy. All the tears I wiped away. Everywhere I see your face. If I could only bring you back to me, I'd lie awake and listen to you breathe. But thinking of our life's uncertainties, is this all, or is there more for me? I still can't find the forest for the trees. I know myself, I've made mistakes, and I still don't feel ashamed. Pointed fingers, placing blame. Wish we could talk like we were human beings. I lie awake and listen to you breathe. We're thinking of all life's uncertainties. Is this all, or is there more for me? I still can't find the forest for the trees. for the trees. Thank you. Anyways, I'm coming up on my time. I've got enough time to do maybe one more song. So this one is going to be The Girl with the Southern Drawl. This is my take on what they called bro country a few years ago. I just kind of took all of what the pop country current songs were on the radio with jacked up trucks and sexy girls and sexual innuendos and whatever else. Kind of mashed them into a song. This is what I came up with. I hope you enjoy it because I actually kind of like it myself. So, with that being said, I'm going to give her a go. Enjoy. Drop tailgate of a 4x4 down by the river bank, shaking her thing to the beat of her favorite song. Well, I got her out here underneath the stars from a smoke-filled room of a honky-tonk bar. Maybe we'll get to some loving when she's stood of a top blue cheese. Good times, cheap thrills, and we won't stop until we get our fill. I'm going all night long with the girl with the southern drawl. Gonna scream for the heavens and the earth to shake, 'cause I'm never finished till I lick my plate. Man, I'll rock the world of the girl with the southern drawl. Well, it's 3 a.m. we're both wide awake. She says it one more time just for good time's sake. If I said no, what kind of man would I be? So it's me and her just one more time. When it's that good, but you can draw the line. Oh, we were both so hot, it's like a soul set on fire. Good times, cheap thrills, and we won't stop until we had our fill. I'm going all night long with the girl with the southern drawl. She's gonna scream for the heaven and her earth will shake, 'cause I'm never finished till I lick my plate. Man, I rock the world of the girl with the southern drawl. Woo! Take her home and kiss her lips by her front door. She says, thanks for the fun, you sure got the best of me. And then she closed the door and she said goodbye. Took one last look as I left to drive. May never see her again, but I'll always have the memories of that country girl dancing on the drop tailgate of my 4x4 down by the river bank, shaking her thing to the beat of her favorite song. Well, I got her out there underneath the stars from a smoke-filled room of a honky-tonk bar. Man, we got to some loving when she got out of her tight blue jeans. We had good times, cheap thrills, and we didn't stop until we had our fill. I went all night long with the girl with the southern drawl. I made a scream for the heaven and the earth is shake, 'cause I never finished till I licked my plate. Man, I rock the world of the girl with the southern drawl. And rock the world of the girl with the southern drawl. I went all night long with the girl with the southern drawl. Yeah. Thanks for watching. That's my time. Please, please, please make a donation. It's very important, and I hope you enjoy the show. Thanks.
To song, guitar in her hand. She's taking the stage and taking a stand. So kick some ass and give it all you got. And lose them in melody, and lose them in thought. Here she is, Amanda Andrea. Woo! Yay!
Hey guys, I'm Amanda Underhill, and you are watching Planet Music Sessions' very first show. I'm so excited to be here. I'm so happy that you decided to join us tonight. If you could please donate to one of our charities, either the SickKids Foundation or the Canadian Mental Health Association, in honor of Planet Music Sessions, that would be wonderful. Tonight I will be playing a mixture of covers and originals for you. Some of the originals you can find on my CD that is available still. So if you are interested, you can hit me up at facebook.com/musicbyamanda and I will get you a CD. So there's that. This first song is called Ordinary, and I hope you enjoy. Filled with love. Thank you. I just imagine that you're clapping. All right, this next song is a cover. It's called Black Velvet. Thank you. All right. This next song I have is another original. It is called Ocean of Lies. Cheers. I saw an ocean in your eyes. I saw a deep love, no sign of stormy skies. Forever was all that I could hear. With your heart like a seashell pressed up against my ear. The waves of love are so serene. I felt like together we could get through anything. But now the water seems so cold, like a cold hard truth that I must face as I stand here alone. 'Cause it's over. Can't say I didn't try, but I see your ocean is swimming with lies. I gave my all, and barely survived. Now it's over, and I'm left crying. Don't you know that I gave my all, but you can't show that you even notice at all. My heart's an anchor sinking down, and every time I breathe, it feels like I might drown. Oh, and I'm standing on this island of despair, isolated and jaded, but you don't seem to care that it's over. Can't say I didn't try, but I see your ocean is swimming with lies. I gave my all, and barely survived. Now it's over, and I'm left crying. Don't you know that I gave my all, but you can't show that you even notice at all. Thank you. All right. I think it still sounds pretty in tune. I'm gonna do a slow song. This is another original by me. This is called Your Everything. The way you look at her With just one smile, one kiss, your universe has shifted. She's your lady. She's your love. She's your everything. The way you touch his arm with such love and such care. You wonder if he knows how he's freed your despair. There's not one frown, no tear that can't be wiped away. 'Cause in his arms you know your love will not be dismayed. He's your gentleman. He's your love. He's your everything. Oh, your love is a heaven sent, meant to change the world. God's gift to prove there's more between this boy and girl. And I see it now, the way to love, well, it shows in you. I know now nothing will change, and I love you too. 'Cause you're his everything. You're her everything. You're everything. Thank you. Just going to do a quick tune and then we will be on our last song. It's good. All right. This last song, censor warning. It's called Bitch. I hate the world today. You're so good to me, I know, but I can't change. Try to tell you, but you look at me like maybe I'm an angel underneath, innocent and sweet. Yesterday I cried. You must have been relieved to see the softer side. I can understand how you'd be so confused. I don't envy you. I'm a little bit of everything, all rolled into one. I'm a bitch, I'm a lover, I'm a child, I'm a mother, I'm a sinner, I'm a saint. I do not feel ashamed. I'm your help, I'm your dream, I'm nothing in between. You know you wouldn't want it any other way. So take me as I am. This may mean you'll have to be a stronger man. Rest assured that when I start to make you nervous and I'm going to extreme, Just when you think you got me figured out, the season's already changing. I think it's cool, you do what you do, and don't try to change me. I'm a bitch, I'm a lover, I'm a child, I'm a mother, I'm a sinner, I'm a saint. I do not feel ashamed. I'm your hell, I'm your dream, I'm nothing in between. You know you wouldn't want it any other way. I'm a bitch, I'm a tease, I'm a goddess on my knees. When you hurt, when you suffer, I'm your angel undercover. I'm in love, I'm revived. Can't say I'm not alive. You know you wouldn't want it any other That's my set. Thanks for watching and enjoy the rest of the show. Thanks, guys.
Music that drives her, a passion so great, she started singing in choir at school around 8. Based out of Stratford, she plays from the heart, so turn the lights low, she's ready to start. Give it up, Justine, check that, woo! Yeah! Yeah!
Hi everybody, my name is Justine Chantel and I am a Canadian country artist from here in Tillsonburg. And I would like to thank Jeremy Oakes and Amanda Underhill for having me part of Planet music sessions in support of SickKids Hospital and the Canadian Mental Health Association. Just remember, guys, that you are able to donate to these organizations through the Planet Music Sessions website, and you can make your donation by mentioning Planet. I'm going to start off the set with a couple originals from my new EP, which we just released in February, starting today. Yes, we have CDs available. If you guys are interested, hit me up. And this first song is called Leaving, and it's just about the idea of not having to make a fuss, yell, scream to get your point across to anybody who's wronged you. You just have to walk away, and that speaks way more than words ever could. So hope you guys like it. You were a star who burned too bright, an untouchable firefly. You always kept me guessing. I knew you'd be the one who'd hurt me. Bitterness filled my heart. Your carelessness tore me apart. I thought I knew you better, and I'd never remember sweet relief. That was the pain of yesterday. I ain't gonna cry, I ain't backing down. I won't beg or plead or cause a scene. No, I won't make a sound. I'm finally letting go. 'Cause everything I need and want you to know, I'll say by leaving. I'll sleep tight in the bed I've made, with my decision to walk away. One day I'll find a man who can give me what I need. I ain't gonna cry, I ain't backing down. I won't beg or plead or cause a scene. No, I won't make a There you guys go. So that's Leaving. That one is very quickly becoming a fan favorite. So it's available also on all streaming platforms along with the entire EP. So if you guys like anything you hear from that, please check it out. Spotify, Google Play, Apple Music, iTunes, all of that. So this next song is about fighting for your relationship. Maybe fighting a little bit too hard where now you have to apologize. It happens. And it's called Come Home. I know my words can be harsh, like knives they come bared and sharp. Sometimes I yell when I should disarm. I promise that I didn't mean this much harm. Baby, come home, don't leave me alone. I lied when I asked you to go. The truth is that I can't do this on my own. I hope you know I wish you'd come home. To find you, it took way too long. You're my lighthouse that cuts through the fog. You got me to where I belong. And if you come back, I'll right all these wrongs. Baby, come home, don't leave me alone. I lied when I asked you to go. The truth is that I can't do this on my own. I hope you know I wish you'd come home, yeah. Baby, come home, don't leave me alone. I lied when I asked you to go. The truth is that I can't do this on my own. I hope you know I wish you'd come home. I hope you know I wish you'd come home, yeah. There you go. There's Come Home, the classic I Messed Up song, which is what we also were going to call it when we were in pre-production, but that didn't happen. So this next song is not a released tune. This was actually a song that I wrote, probably 4 years ago. And 4 years ago, I was somebody who was terrible with dating. I hated dating. I hated anything to do with it. I found it extremely anxiety-provoking. And the person who I was dating at the time was probably somebody who I knew for a while, but even then it was terrifying. And for me, I was always waiting for the left foot to drop. That's just how it was with me. Before I met my husband, it was always left foot's going to drop somewhere. So this song was written about, waiting for that left foot to drop and just how that all feels and letting that person know about that in case they do go. And nonetheless, it's called In Case You Go. And I hope you guys like it. And if you guys do like this song and maybe think it should be up for some sort of consideration for maybe recording it in the future, let me know. For me, it's one of my oldies but goodies. So, yeah, just shoot me a message, let me know. I'll think. And do you ever want to touch my face? But you're too afraid I may pull away. And I can't seem to find the words to say that with you I can't help feeling this way. I wanna reach out, throw away all my doubts, free from the ties that bind me. You're the one shining spark that shot in the dark, so beautiful and haunting. It's what I need you to know in case you go. Have you looked into my eyes and see an approach with caution sign? And do you fall in love far too easily, only to die at the hands of ecstasy? Yeah, I've had my heart broken half, but with you I'm tired of holding back. I wanna reach out, throw away all my doubts, free from the ties that bind me. You're the one shining spark that shot in the dark, so beautiful and haunting. What I need you to know in case you go. In case you go. So let me get this off of my chest and lay these fears to rest. I wanna reach out, throw away all my doubts, free from the ties that bind me. You're the one shining spark that shot in the dark, so beautiful and haunting. It's what I need you to know. It's what I need you to know in case you go. In case you go. There's my oldie but goodie for you guys. So, this is going to be my last song for you. And there's a bit of a backstory behind it. Before I get into that, I just again want to thank Jeremy Oakes and Amanda Underhill for including me into this online concert for you guys. I know that COVID has definitely made things a little bit hard in terms of the live music industry, and you know, when people are putting together little concerts like these, especially for such a good cause, it's a huge thing. So I just want to commend Jeremy and Amanda for doing this and bringing everybody together, and you know, taking a moment to bring these charities to light again, and to, you know, gain some donations for them, which is fantastic. Again, guys, my name is Justine Chantel, country artist here in Tillsonburg. I'm not sure if any of you guys caught the promotional video. A lot of us did some promotional stuff, and on that promotional video, I did play my latest single, Wondering, which is also available on all streaming platforms, on Spotify, Google Play, Apple Music, iTunes, all those platforms. It's also available country radio, so if you guys would like to hear it on the radio, hear some radio play for it, please call your local radio station and let them know that you'd like to hear it. And fingers crossed, we might get some more radio plays on it, which would be fantastic. Again, I do have some CDs printed for you guys. If you're interested, please hit me up. We'll arrange something. And yeah, there's my spiel on that. But we'll get to the music here. So this last song was actually a song that I had released back in September of 2019. I wrote it alongside of Mark Rankin, Al Rowe, and Will Hebbs from The Agenda. There's some great musicians up in Toronto who actually produced my latest EP, so check them out. And I wrote this song about the moments before my husband got married. When my husband and I were picking out music, we're both very musical people, and we want to make sure we always have the right songs for the right occasions. And when we were picking processional music and first dance music, it was actually really, really hard. And I had actually joked saying, well, I'll just write my own processional then, get it done and over with. Well, it didn't come till after the wedding. So this song was actually inspired by the moments of, thinking, oh, if I know my fiance, he's probably doing this. If I know my fiance, he's probably thinking this, and he's probably, talking about this or joking about this, but really this is how he's feeling. And that's what turned into a pretty good song. And luckily, this song did get selected for the Wedding Rings first dance selections back in 2019, 2020, sorry, 2019 to 2020. And it got a lot of really good reviews. A lot of people really identified with it, which was most important. So this is it. I'll play it for you. It's called If I Know You. Thanks again, guys. My name is Justine Chantel. Please check me out on all social media, and you can find me at justinechantel.com. Thanks again. If I know you, you're still trying to play it cool, laughing with your friends like old friends do. If I know you, I bet you're scared as hell, and if I'm being honest, I am too. Here's my vow to you. From this day forward, you don't have to walk alone. I'll be by your side, intertwined, I won't ever let you go. Standing here before you, yeah, I'm sure you feel it too. You don't always have to show Thanks again, guys. Have a great day. Have a great evening.
Unplugged and inspired, he'll play all your favorites with his own special twist that'll lead you to savor it. He'll get you to dancing and put a tear in your eye, including all that. He's one hell of a guy. Give her up, Grub. Wahoo! Yeah.
Hi guys, I'm Rob Cromwell. Welcome to Planet Music Sessions. And I've got a bunch of songs for you, about a half hour's worth. So I'm gonna play those and hope you enjoy them. And please donate to one of the charities that we have on the website there, SickKids or CMHA, whichever one resonates with you the most, or both. That would be fantastic as well. So, here's some music. She said it's cold outside, she hands me a raincoat. She's always worried about things like that. She said it's all gonna end, might as well be my fault. She only sleeps when it's raining. She screams in her voice, it's raining. She says, baby, it's 3 a.m., I must be lonely. She says, baby, I can't help but be scared of needles sometimes. The rain's gonna wash away, I believe it. She's got a little bit of something, God's better than nothing. In her color portrait world, she believes she's got it all. She swears the moon don't hang quite as high as it used to. She only sleeps when it's raining. She screams in her voice, it's raining. She says, baby, it's 3 a.m., I must be lonely. Yeah, but she says, baby, yeah, I can't help but be scared of needles sometime. The rain's gonna wash away, I believe, yeah. She believes that life's made up of all it's used to. The clock on the wall has been stuck out to read for days and days. She thinks that happiness is a mat that sits on her doorway. Yeah. Mood outside, it stopped raining. It's 3 a.m., I must be lonely, yeah. She says, baby, I can't help but be scared of needles sometime. The rain's gonna wash away, I believe, yeah. It's 3 a.m., I must be lonely, yeah. Yeah, but she says, baby, I can't help but be scared of needles sometime. There we go. waiting, watching the clock. It's 4 o'clock, he's got to stop. Tell him, take no more. She practices her speech as he opens the door. She rolls over, pretends to sleep as he puts her over. She lies and says she's in love with him, can't find a better man. She dreams him cause she dreams him red, can't find a better man. Can't find a better man. Can't find a better man. Talking to herself, there's no one else who needs to know. She tells herself. Memories back when she was rolling stone, waiting for the world to come along. She said she'd do, and now she said she's gone. Says she's in love with him, can't find a better man. She dreams him cause she dreams him real, can't find a better man. She lies and says she's still in love with him, can't find a better man. She dreams him cause she dreams him real, can't find a better man. Alright, let's keep going. Baby, I'm foolish, baby, I'm blind, and I can see through this, see what's behind. Got no way to prove it, maybe I'm blind. I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Put your blame on me. Don't put your blame on me. Take a look in the mirror. What do you see? If you see it clearer, or are you deceived? What you believe? I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Put your blame on me. Don't put your blame on me. Some people got real problems. Some people not in love. Some people think like it's over. beg for forgiveness for making you cry, making you cry. I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Put your blame on me. Don't put your blame on me. Some people got real problems. Some people out of love. Some people think I'm it's over. And Lord heavens above, I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Put your blame on me. Don't put your blame on me. I'm only human, make mistakes. I'm only human, that's all it takes to put your blame on me. Don't put your blame on me. I know prophet on the side, should go looking somewhere high. I'm only human after all. I'm only human after all. Put your blame on me. Don't put your blame on me. I'm only human, do what I can. I'm just a man, I do what I can. Don't put your blame on me. Don't put your blame on me. I hope everybody's enjoying the show so far. I'm going to just keep hammering away here. Going to some 7 Mary 3. She calls me a life and I wear the baby mask. Guess the storms are coming too fast for her now. You know I'd like to believe it's past. All the stones that are thrown up, building up the wall. I hear people come restore to this world. I hear people come restore to my girl. No, I'd like to believe we can make a silent bells, resurrect those bridges with ancient glass. But my old stone shaped and never break her down. She remembers bridges burning to the ground. I hear people come restore to this world. I hear people come restore to my girl. Too heavy, too light, too black, or too white, too wrong, or too right, day and tonight. Come restore. Too rich or too poor, she's wanting me less and I'm wanting her more. The bitter taste is come so. Nah, yeah, no, no, no. Yeah, nah, no, yeah. There is a balance between two worlds, one with a nail and a cross. Regardless of the balance, life has become cumbersome. Too heavy, too light, too black, or today and tonight. Gonna be some. Too rich and too poor, she's wanting me less and wanting to more. The better taste is coming so. Ah, yeah, no, no, no. And I know, yeah. And I know, no, yeah. Your life has become cumbersome. Looking to the other bottom. This is where we used to live. Broken glass, broken hungry, broken hearts and broken bones. This is where we used to live. Why did you clean the floor? Why did you change the law? Why did you plaster over the hole I punched in the door? This is where we used to live. Why did you keep the mouth shut? Why did you keep the dish rack? These things used to be mine. Guess they still all want them back. Looking into the old apartment, 42 stairs from the street. Crooked lantern, crooked landlord, they're all lately filled with crooks. This is where we used to live. Why did they pay the loan? Why did they change the locks? Why did I have to break in? I only came here to talk. This is where we used to live. I was a neighbor downstairs. I was certain for this year. I turned off your TV and stomped on the floor just for fun. I know we don't live here anymore. We bought an old house on the temple. She loves me and her body keeps me warm. I am happy here. This is where we used to live. Looking into the old apartment, too far down with the world. Oh, memories, fading memories, leading into don't time go. I want them back. I want them back. This is where we used to live. I want them back. This is where we used to live. I want them back. This is where we used to live. I want them back. Yeah, a few more. Let's see, a few more. Oh yeah. All right. I say, this way is a waterside away from me that takes you further every day. So be cool. Silence of the moon, your drug is a heartbreaker. Silence of the moon, my love is illogical. And Daddy, I write you in spite of his silence. You cleaned up, found Jesus. So I hear this bottle of stealing awakens ancient feelings. Like father, stepfather, your soul is drowning in the flood. Yeah, 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 Silence of the moon, your drug is a heartbreaker. Silence of the moon, my love is a life taker. There, a little Weezer for you. Never mentions the word addiction in certain company. Yes, I tell you she's an orphan after you meet a family. Paints her eyes as black as night now. Pulls some shades downtown. Hey, she gives a smile when the pain goes. The bank gonna make everything alright. Yes, she talks to angels. Keeps a lock of hair in her pocket. She wears a cross around it. Yeah, the hair is for the little boy. The cross is on, she has now made. Not yet, she talks to angel. Swears she all knows. Yes, she talks to angel. paints her eyes as black as night now. She pulls some shades down tight. Oh yeah, the smile when the pain goes, ain't gonna make everything alright. Oh yeah, yeah, she talks to me, jam. We come out by her name. Yes, she talks to me, jam. We come out by her name. Yes, she talks to me, jam. We come around by her name. Yes, she talks to me, jam. Come around, oh yeah, come around. Don't you know that they come around by her name? All right, think we got time for one or two more. So let's go with. Let's go with some hip. Well, I heard that there's a problem here. The voice just don't sound right. I let myself on an answer machine, said I'm backing down tonight. I feel stepped out of the wilderness. I swear I am confused. But if babies raised by wolves, they know exactly where they've been used. See when it starts, the fall apart, they really fall apart. Like the boots on hearts are when they stop, they really fall apart. Fingers and toes, fingers and toes, all the things we share. Before they won't care, you include the fact that we don't care. Now you walk up most of Main Street, follow your favorite band. Well, they don't want to town now, they probably all agree. I'm not in the bit I made. See when it starts, the fall apart, and they really fall apart. Like boots on hot sour when they stop, they really fall apart. Well, fall apart. Now you won't even let me talk to you. We got some air to clear. Well, you probably only agree on one thing anyway. That's what the hell is happening here. Ah, fingers and toes, fingers and toes, the border things we share. Yeah, boy, won't care, you include the fact that we don't care. See when it starts to fall apart, burn it really falls apart. Like boots on hot sour when they stop, they really fall apart. We'll fall apart. All right. one more tune. So thanks again for tuning in. And I hope you enjoy the entire broadcast, the entire show, all the artists. There's so many amazing musicians on this, involved in this. It's just, it's crazy. It's awesome. And I'm very, very happy to be involved. Okay, last tune. Here we go. Second road to travel on. There's one day here, the next day gone. Sometimes you bend, sometimes you burn, sometimes you know you're headed to the wind. There's a world outside of the darkened door where the blues won't haunt you anymore. Brave or free and the lover's soul, come ride with me to the distant shore. We won't hesitate, break down the garden gate. There's not much time left to take. Life is a highway, I wanna drive it all night long. If you go in my way, I wanna ride it all night long. Through all these cities and all these towns, until my blood runs all around. I loved you now like I loved you then. These are the roads and these are the hills. From Mozambique, there's Memphis nights and Cabo Pass, Vancouver lights. Knock me down, back up again. You're in my blood, I'm a lonely man. There's no road I can hold. Roads are rough, this I know. I'll be there when the night comes in. Just tell them what's tomorrow. Life is a highway, I wanna ride it all night long. If you go in my way, I wanna drive it all night long. Yeah, life is a highway, I wanna ride it all night long. Yeah. If you go in my way, I wanna drive it all night long. There was a distance between you and I. Misunderstanding once, but now look it in the eye. Yeah. There's no road I can hold. Roads are rough, this I know. I'll be there when the night comes in. Just tell them I survived. Life is a highway, I wanna ride it all night long. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If you go in my way, I wanna drive it all night long. Yeah, life is a highway, I wanna ride it all night long. If you go in my way, I wanna drive it all night long. Yeah, life is a highway, I wanna ride it all night long. Yeah, if you go in my way, I wanna drive it all night long. Whew. All right, thanks. Planet Music Sessions. Hope you enjoy the rest of the show. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for donating. And we'll talk soon.
Well, hope you're all enjoying the show. I know I'm having one hell of a time. So So yeah, keep on those donations coming in, and we really appreciate all the help, folks. Thank you. Right here is Skillful Indeed, a man in his songs expectations exceed. He'll give you his soul and ask for nothing in return. Ladies and gents, my respect he has earned. Give it up, Skillful Bill Gibbons. Woo! Yeah.
And I say
I'm Billy Gibbons. Welcome to the set. This is all new to me. Never done any kind of online kind of sets. It's very strange without a crowd, or the whole last year has been pretty strange, so what can you do? So, I'm Billy Gibbons again. So, so Planet has started a really awesome internet site where we all can add our collection of music and upload whatever we need to and share it with everybody else. And it's a pretty beautiful thing. It's just growing and growing and growing. So I'll carry on with my set. The next song, it's called Poison. Been walking on tiptoes on the edge of a knife. The fire raining down from above, yeah. Gonna get handed out the things that I love. Go! Walking to a room of strangers, what did I see? A beautiful paradise staring right back at me. Wish I would've known back then, but I couldn't see how your devilish ways would penalize me. Here we go! Oh, well, just gotta let go. Oh, well, everything you used to know. Oh, well, big fella can't see. Oh, yeah, you just poison me. Been stumbling in darkness, couldn't finally see the light. And maybe it was our cause I just didn't care. But thinking like that will never get you anywhere. Here we go! Oh, well, just gotta let go. Oh, well, everything you used to know. Oh, well, if I can't see. Just poison me. You're poisoning me. Oh, yeah. You're poisoning me. You're poison to me. Yeah. Go. Just poison me. You're poisoning me. Oh, yeah. You're poisoning me. You're poison to me. Oh, go. Thank you. Yeah, this is weird, but it's fun. At least I get to share my music in one form. Hopefully gigs will be opening up soon. I doubt it, but I hope. So that's really where it's at, where you can really share it with people. So get the reactions or feedback, how they feel about it. It's kind of what I dig about it all. Yeah. So moving on. What do we do next? I've packed bags, you move away, 'cause now I'm feels the same way. And I set a course for a new life, to try to escape from what's not right. And I know it won't last long, and leave behind all this wrong. I just need to see one last light, what I need to make me right. I'm so wrong, make me feel I'm so strong, 'cause I can't live any differently. And after all, no one can see that I'm just me. My bags are packed, not looking back. Another runaway train on a broken track. I'm so sick of these daily letdowns. I'm taking off but not coming back down. And I know it won't last long, leave behind all this wrong. Just need to see what's lost right, what I need to make me right. I'm so wrong, make me feel I'm so strong, 'cause I can live any differently. And after all, no one can see that I'm just me. Make me right, I'm so wrong. Make me feel like I'm so strong, 'cause I can't live any differently. And after all, no one can see and make me right. I'm so wrong, make me feel like I'm so strong, 'cause I can't live any differently. And after all, no one can see I'm just me. It's so quiet after songs. I should have invited the crowd if I was allowed. Yeah. Pictures of memories that I can't find, resembling happiness at different times. One thing that brings me back is always fear, the tragedies, triumphs, and the memories Raindrops are scattering across your face always brings me to that special place. Collections of all the things I could not say, and they steal my heart. I know I'm better off this way. To change selfish dreams, young so willing to go to extremes, a lack of a purity you never seen. Present's the best time for honesty, knowing so dark before you see the light. The past is long gone, the future's inside, the things that we lost. Done all these years, all this time, put away my jaded mind. This newfound life set me free. Take back all my dignity. No more tears, no more lies. That was part of a new life. It's hit me right between the eyes. And all these years, all this time, put away my jaded mind. This newfound love set me free. Take back all my dignity. No more tears, no more lies. There was part of a new life. It's in me right between the eyes of mine. Right between the eyes. Right between the eyes. These eyes. No more tears, no more lies. That was part of a no-life. You see me right between the eyes. I don't know if you can tell that I'm looking past the camera all the time. I actually have the hockey game on in the background, so kind of distracting, but I like it. I'm not going to tell you who's playing because it's irrelevant. Let's jump into Maybe Baby. Brand new then you make a way, yeah. You know in your heart there must be a better way, yeah. Can I say, well, not in bullshit institutions, well, sooner or later you find your way out. Choosing vertical in my glass house, oh, it's not enough. We'll have to calm down. Wicked world and wicked ways, yeah. No longer have to say maybe one day, maybe one day. We'll have to count down. Wicked world and its wicked ways, yeah. No longer have to say maybe one day, maybe one day, maybe one day, maybe one day, one day, one day, one day, one day, maybe one day. I still haven't gotten used to this playing for a camera thing. I stumbled my way through this set. What kind of time we at? What's that mean? Oh, okay. Yeah, I have a helpful assistant keeping time. Hi, you wanna come say hi? No, you sure? You sure? Oh. The band is helping. She doesn't want to come in front of the camera. Neither do I, frankly. I'd rather play in front of the crowd, but it is what it is. So I'm running out of time, but I got a lot of songs I want to play still. Let's do Ship of Flames, see if how that goes. Pick 'em up until you need 'em, and hide your baggage and cover up your ghost. You lie about the way you need 'em, oh, just so you could plot your violent undertow, yeah, yeah. Gifts that you've been given, and kill the kings you con, the kingdoms overthrown, not the ones who would succeed on. Oh, you've become the one that's on the throne, yeah, but you sail away. share the flame in sorrow, 'cause today's the day. Oh, you know, gonna meet your friend. Not coming home, no, you're not coming home. Yesterday, gonna meet your friend. Not coming home, no, you're not coming home. Yesterday, your life will change. Gotta meet your friend. Oh, gonna meet your friend. No, no, na 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 na. Yeah, so I promised a big surprise for this set. Planning things during this pandemic is ridiculous, so yeah, I decided to go bare bones. Just kind of pick a random assortment of songs and go from there. And focus on the next show for doing what I wanted to do and bring some special guests and stuff. For now, it's just me, almost alone in the basement. I have Amanda here. Oh, I'm at my time. Yeah. Well, if anybody's worked with me in the past, you know when I'm at my time, things get a little difficult. Especially if I'm not the headliner. And then it's kind of disrespectful, but hey, I'm having fun. So I'm going to play some more. I'm going to play this song acoustic because it's in a long time since it's not an acoustic song, but let's do it anyway. From the top to the bottom of our hearts and faces and our minds, you're the ones who try to reach out and scream for some time. Now we see the skies falling, the buildings are burned down. Evacuation of the whole of cities and the town. You need a crash mode of standing ground, that's why. When all that's left to do is raise a flag and fight in what will become of this disaster. Yeah, the bridges burn faster. Yes, time to show them all our might. We got to raise a flag and fight. How can we take them solo with all this on our minds? Corporations have taken over, mom and pop don't need most nights. Everything will begin to feel in the jokers and the clowns. No wonder so many are blind since about to be knocked down. You'll be the question mode of standing around, that's why. When all that's left to do is raise a flag and fight in what will become of this disaster. Yeah, the bridges burn faster. Yes, it's time to show them on our mind. We got to raise a flag and fight. No, it's an old TNR song. It's fun to play, just not so fun on acoustic. So I'll do one more. I'll do Close With Wasting Time. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, I could probably use a drink. Mine's empty. Okay, this is one classic. Well, I know that one day everything must change. The good will go away. And once again, it's time to page. Erase all the memories, the other nightmares and my dreams. As impossible as it may seem, it don't mean a thing to me. Your thoughts and your heart and your eyes and your mind will never be the ones left behind. Your head and your dreams, we can make memories. It's just the way it'll always be. And throw away your basic needs, along with everything you wanted to be. Still out there, you can never see. And all the crazy shit inside of me. Sorry infection, sorry breaking, sorry for the words been left unspoken. 'Cause all I wanna do is just waste my time with you. You're just like a trophy up on the shelf, in spider webs forgotten about. And now my head's just full of doubt. I guess it's time to get out of this town in this jaded place. Everyone around is just full of despair. Yeah, now I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave this town with you. New thoughts in your heart and your eyes and your mind. I'll never be the ones left behind. Your head and your dreams, you make memories. It's just the way it'll always be. Girl, your basic needs, along with everything you wanted to be. Still I know you can never see. And all the crazy shit inside of me. Sorry infection, sorry I'm broken, sorry for the words been left unspoken. All I wanna do is just waste my time with you. Oh, yeah, with you. In your thoughts, in your heart, in your eyes, in your mind, you'll never be the one who's left behind. Your head and your dreams will make memories. It's just the way it'll always be. And throw away your basic needs, along with everything you wanted to be. Still I know you can never see. And all the crazy shit inside me. Sorry infection, sorry breaking, sorry for the words been left unspoken. 'Cause all I wanna do is just waste my time with you. Oh, yeah, with you. 'Cause all I everything, folks. Cheerios, and then Underhill, Planet. Everybody for showing up. I'm Billy Gibbons. See you at the next live show. This has been awesome. Thank you. Goodbye. Oh, hello again. I think I was being asked for an encore. Pretty sure I heard that. Yeah, so I guess I kind of give the possibility of cutting the video off at the end of the last song. But guess what? It's still not done. Yeah. Anyway, I'll get into it. This is for the fans that have been listening to me since high school. It's been a long time. It's like 20 years ago. You'll know this one. Yeah, and I'd like to dedicate this set to a good friend of mine that passed away. He was a big inspiration on getting me to continue to play music when I didn't want to. Fell victim of cancer. He knows who I'm talking about. I don't really need to mention it. And your world revolves around the fact that you can get by without the small chat. You've dropped the ball just like you've done before. Now you don't mean anything anymore. Get away from the grim reality. Fall apart, there's nothing left of dignity. It's too late, you're always coming back for more. Now you're just a loser bombaro. You cut out the memories fading, choked up from hearing what they're saying. The past will always be remaining instead of a prostitute training. Don't keep your dancing on the ground, right now that's all across the dance floor. Don't care if you look to be a big whore. Now you're just a loser bombaro. You're just a loser bombaro. Chesters can from borrow, that's it. You ain't want nothing more. And a little shout out to the Filthy Radicals. Buy their stuff, pretty cool. Yeah, good night, see ya.
Upbeat and groovy. I just want to dance to the point that I'm laughing and pissing my pants. Creative and fun is this outfit's motto, so hold off on throwing your rotten tomatoes. Give it up for Shades of Norris. Yeah.
Hey guys, I am Daniel Ham from the band Shades of Norris. I would like to personally thank Amanda Underhill and Jeremy Oakes for arranging this great event today, and I'm glad that I could be a part of it, and thank you for inviting me to be a part of it. And as you can see, I am a one-man band, but I had zero intentions of going acoustic today, so I'm going to play along with some studio tracks, and I prepared these videos for you. I hope you enjoy them. They are mostly originals off my upcoming album, Total OK, and a few covers that I've chosen, so I hope you enjoy them, and thank you so much.
We're dealing
You told me that your 20 years have gone by much too fast, and you've been hoping this year would be better than the last. You said you've been waging a war against the loneliest of nights, with stronger drinks and longer lines. It's not that big a surprise that you're feeling more dead than alive. You're feeling more dead than alive. So I'll let you know if you need somewhere to go. I'll be listening when you call, and I'll be there if you fall off. If you need someone to believe in you, I'll let you know I will. You said the hole in your head has gotten bigger than the hole that's in your chest, and you're stuck between the past and present tense. You said you've been waging a war against so many years of lies, with the strongest drinks and the longest lines. It's not that big a surprise that you're feeling more dead than alive. You're feeling more dead than alive. So I'll let you know if you need somewhere to go. I'll be listening when you call, and I'll be there if you fall off. If you need someone to believe in you, I'll let you know I will. I'll let you know I will. I'll let you know I will. But sometimes you gotta let it go. There's a feeling I get when I wake up. Today's the day I'm gonna change, I'm gonna shake up my routine, be the best I can be. No calling it quits, no self-pity. Well, despite all my best intentions, I revert to pre-intervention state of mind. The stars align to break me down inside, so I close my eyes. I close my eyes. I close my eyes and dream until the morning. Let my dreams carry me away so far away from everything this world has told me that I need to be. Just fuck the world, fuck the lies, don't let them cut you down the size. Just close your eyes. We all pay one do someday. Our time will come, but that time's not today. We all pray to be safe someday. Our time will come, but that time's not today. So just close your eyes and dream until the morning. Let those dreams carry you away so far away from everything this world has told you that you need to be. Just fuck the world, fuck the lies, don't let them cut you down inside. Just close your eyes, fuck story to tell. Then I would rather walk alone than ever have to dwell on the front lines, where they march and where they sing. On front lines, they justify everything. On front lines, gladly give their lives away. From a million miles away, I hear them say, they say you can't make an omelet without cracking some eggs, and you can't start a revolution without breaking some legs. But when the truth unfolds, one question remains: is a bully worth 20 million or more praise? Is a bully worth 20 million or more praise? This war is taking its toll. Is it best to stay the course or take back control when freedom's a dangerous road? But I would rather take my chance than ever have to go to the front lines, where they march and where they sing. On front lines, they justify everything. On front lines, they gladly give their lives away. From a million miles away, I hear them say, they say you can't make an omelet without cracking some eggs, and you can't start a revolution without breaking some legs. But when the truth unfolds, one question remains: is a bully worth 20 million or more grace? Is a bully worth 20 million or more grace? Is a bully worth 20 million or more grace? Pour me 2 fingers of your finest whiskey. Pour me a dram of your finest scotch. Crack me open a beer. It's been one hell of a year. Today, we're gonna drink it all away. I'm done following arrows when I'm shopping. So tonight I'm gonna drink without stopping. And I hate not seeing anyone's faces. So tonight I'm putting my liver through its paces. And since we're not allowed to travel, tonight I'm drinking night, everything will be alright. I'm gonna make a change for once in my life. It's gonna feel real good. It's gonna make a difference. I'm gonna make it right. As I turn up the collar on my favorite winter coat, this wind is blowing my mind. I see the kids on the streets without enough to eat. Could it be really me pretending not to see their needs? A summer's disregard, a broken bottle top, and a one-man soul. They follow the pattern of the wind, you know, 'cause they got nowhere to go. That's why I want you to know I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking if he'll change his ways. And no message could have been any clearer. If you wanna make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and then make the change. And na, 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 na. I've been a victim of a selfish kind of love. It's time that I realize that there's some with no home, without a nickel alone. And could it be really me pretending they're not alone? Well, we're all deeply scarred, somebody's broken heart, in a washed up dream. They follow the pattern of the wind, you see, 'cause they got nowhere to be. That's why I'm starting with me. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. And I'm asking if he'll change his ways. And no message could have been any clearer. If you wanna make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and then make the change. Now I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking if he'll change his ways. And no message could have been any clearer. If you wanna make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and then make the change. You gotta get it right while you got the time. 'Cause when you close your eyes, you close your mind. Sha-na-na, na, 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 na. Sha-na-na, na, 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 na.
As we come to an end with this final act, her talents are many. As a matter of fact, fond of the road and sharing her songs, playing and singing all the night long. If you need some hope or just a good vibe, listen in close. Come along for the ride. So take it away, Sarah. Thanks once again to all of the people who rock this campaign. Woo!
Woo! Here we go. Welcome to Planet Music Sessions. I'm Sarah Smith and I'm going to play a set here for you guys. Now, I just want to remind you that we are here to raise money for the SickKids Foundation as well as Canadian Mental Health Association. So please, if you are able, please donate to either the SickKids Foundation or to the Canadian Mental Health Association in honor of Planet Music Sessions. It's planet like the Earth planet, and then planet like you're planning something. Planet Music Sessions. Say that you want me, say that you care. I put all my time in, getting away. Oh, you're pushing the bruising, you're breaking the skin. If I think it's over, still it never ends. No. Break me, baby, break me down. Take me, baby, take me down. Love you all the ways I know. You don't get my love. You don't get my love. All my care and wonder changed it into thunder. Wanna waste this? Do you wanna face this? Or do you wanna waste this? You don't get my love. You don't get my love. Been waiting, baby. Been hanging on. For you don't want what I've been laying down. Oh, you take what I offer, 'cause I come for free. I should have learned by now. You can't give it back to me. No, break me, baby, break me down. Take me, baby, take me down. Love you all the ways I know. Ah, you don't get my love. You don't get my love. All my care and wonder changed it into thunder. Do you wanna waste this? Do you wanna face this? Or do you wanna waste this? You don't get my love. You don't get my love. Woo! Are you dancing at home? Come on. All the times I said I'm done, you finally heard this one. All the times I said I'm done, you finally heard this one. All the times I said I'm done, you finally heard this one. You don't get my love. You don't get my love. All my care and wonder changed it into thunder. Do you wanna waste this? Do you wanna face this? Or do you wanna waste this? You don't get my love. You don't get my love. Ooh. Yeah. Hey, welcome everybody. My name is Sarah Smith and this is Planet Music Sessions. I'm happy to be a part of this event. We're raising money tonight for the SickKids Foundation as well as Canadian Mental Health Association. And you can make donations in the name of Planet Music Sessions tonight. That would be amazing if you could do that. All right, I'm just going to continue with some music here, everybody. And again, I hope you're having an okay day today. try to give up when you can't even begin? How in the world do you think that you found yourself just like me? Many times, many faces in this life will meet again. Oh, it's divine intervention. Oh, it's divine intervention. You came into my world, another lesson learned. I think that you know we have been here before. We'll meet again. What are you then? Nothing, you just keep looking for me. How do you pretend that you haven't become yet this week? What a funny thing that you're hiding in the connected but never the same. Many times, many places in this life, many times, many faces in this life. We'll meet again. Oh, it's divine intervention. Oh, it's divine intervention. You came into my world, another lesson learned. I think that you know that we have been here before. We'll meet again. Now to try a new life. Again, different time, another try. We'll meet again. Oh, it's divine intervention. We'll meet again. Oh, it's divine intervention. You came into my world, another lesson learned. I think that you know that we have been here before. Meet again. Oh, it's divine intervention. Meet again. Oh, it's divine intervention. We'll meet again. Woo! We are gonna meet again. That is a given. I'm I'm missing seeing you in person. I'm just so grateful that we have means to connect with music virtually. You are my friends. The people that are online, you are my friends, you are my family. And I miss seeing you in person, but I'm so grateful that we are here together. So thanks for tuning in today, everybody. I'm gonna do a song I haven't done in a while. It's called Empty Hands. These first 3 songs are off my Unveiling album, featuring my band. You can check it out, guys, on all streaming platforms, as well as you can purchase it online. sarahsmithmusic.com is my website. It's got all information there for all my music. And you can find my newest CD, Unveiling, on all streaming platforms as well. Wonder what it's like to be completely alone, to feel as if you mean nothing at all. You try to speak, but the wind catches your breath. It carries it away, never to be heard. Ooh, you compare yourself to everyone out there. You compare yourself, you're not getting you anywhere. You gotta rise above, listen only to your heart. You gotta sing your songs and dance to every word. Who's gonna hold your hand and walk you through the fire? Unless you've got empty hands. gotta rise above, listen only to your heart. You gotta sing your songs and dance to every word. Oh, who's gonna hold your hand, walking through the dark, unless you got empty hands and an open heart. Whoa, unless you got empty hands and an open heart. Whoa, unless you got empty hands. There you go. That's a song called Empty Hands. And I really haven't played it for a long, long time, so I hope you found that one interesting. I'm gonna do a song called Never Alone, because that song, it was written about, you know, letting go of attachments and making room for the new, letting go of the things or the people that are holding you back and moving forward and allowing that space to be opened for the new and the new people that are going to come into your life and the new things that are going to come into your life and the new positives that are going to come into your life. Sometimes it's okay to let go in order to make room for the new. But it is a lonely place to be. I've lived that place. And to anybody else who's lived it there, the loneliness, it can be pretty dark and bleak. But I'm here to tell you that around the corner of that dark, lonely place, I have to remind you that you are never alone. We're all in the same boat. We are born with a purpose, can't make it on our own. We are born to inspire. May 2nd, 77, she came screaming into the world. Daddy didn't show up, there's no name yet for this beautiful girl. Mama had to let her go into the arms of the great unknown. We are born with a purpose, can't make it on our own. We are born to inspire, sharing all we know. If we're given, then we're living. That's how the story goes. We are born never alone. November 98, he's still fighting the war. He kinda lost it all, not there here at home. He wants to open up his arms to the little boy he doesn't know. We are born with a purpose, can't make it on our own. We are born to inspire, sharing all we know. If we're given, then we're living. That's how the story goes. We are born never alone. Somebody needs you. Somebody needs me. It's just what we do. It's just what we need. Oh, yeah. We are born with a purpose, can't We are never alone. Probably anything you're going through right now has probably been gone through similarly before you. And the people that have gone before you have paved the road to show you that the struggle has an end to it. So remember that you are not alone and that there is an end to suffering, okay? And on that note, if you're doing really well, I am applauding you and I'm pushing you forward and I'm celebrating your wellness with you. If you're able to give today, please give to the SickKids Foundation as well as the Canadian Mental Health Association. That's what we're raising money for today. And you can make a donation in the name of Planet Music Sessions, PLANET, Plan It Music Sessions. Thank you so much for tuning in and being a part of this event. I'm going to do a song called The Great Reveal. It's a song about forgiveness and making amends. Good night, my friend. I really need to make amends. I really hope you'll open up your heart to my unveiling. Oh, how I tried to push you away one last time. I really hope you'll open up your mind to my unveiling. Unveiling. It's the great reveal. Hearts can heal. Hearts can heal in the great reveal. Hearts can heal. Let go if you can. I really need to say goodbye to all the old hurt and lies if we can. In our unveiling. Unveiling. It's the great reveal. Hearts can heal. Hearts can heal. And while we're on the topic of hearts, I did write a new song. I performed it recently online, and I'm going to try and perform it again. It's called Just Have a Heart, and I wrote this because it was kind of like a judgment on myself. I was realizing that, you know, people are dealing with things differently. Everybody's dealing with things in their own way, and whatever way you're dealing with things, it's okay. And who is anybody to judge anybody else right now? So I wrote the song to remind myself and to remind us all to just have a heart, to be kind, to try and have some compassion and understanding that we are all dealing with this in our own ways. Just have a heart. You don't walk in their shoes. You can act as you choose, but it's easier to have a heart. I felt alone. Can't tell you the last time I felt at home. You came along, you gave me hope, you made me feel love. It counts as 10 when you give them your hand. On the scale of karma, you would never harm another again. Just have a heart. You don't walk in their shoes. Can act as you choose, but it's easier to have a heart. How many years has it been since you found yourself looking within? How many years has it been since you found yourself looking within? Let's begin. 'Cause you are me, and we are them. It's all the same story in the end. Just have a heart. You don't walk in their shoes. Can act as you choose, but it's easier to have a heart. It's easier to have a heart. Just have a heart. All right, well, there you go. A bit of a new song called Just Have a Heart. I hope you like that one. Now I'm gonna do a couple more songs here. This is a song called I Need to Know. And I wrote this song because I'm one of those people that I need to know how you feel. I need to know how you feel so that, you know, we're being transparent with each other and we can be honest about how our feelings are. And if we are able to express our feelings and be honest about them, we're creating awareness for our friends and family to perhaps use their strengths to support and love us through it. So if you're struggling, please reach out. To please believe me. Give us another try. Two hearts that are hurting will be okay again in time. Oh, do we gotta call a doctor? Do we gotta call a friend? How do we keep this together? 'Cause you are all I want in the end. I just wanna talk it over. Why you feeling sad and low? Baby, just give me a reason. Tell me how you feeling now. I just wanna talk it over. Why you feeling sad and low? Baby, just give me a reason. Tell me how you feeling now. I need to know the lies you're believing are starting to be true. You've been gone, out of my reach. 'Cause there's something getting to you. Oh, do we gotta call a doctor? Do we gotta call a friend? How do we keep this together? 'Cause you're all I want in the end. I just wanna talk it over. Why I'm feeling sad and low. Baby, just give me a reason. Tell me how you feeling now. I just wanna talk it over. Why you feeling sad and low. Baby, just give me a reason. Tell me how you feeling now. I need to know. Oh, I need to know. I need to know. I need to know. Say it clearer so I can hear ya. I won't let you down. I just wanna talk it over. Why you feeling sad and low? Baby, just give me a reason. Tell me how you feeling now. Oh, I just wanna talk it over. Yeah, why you feeling sad and low? Sad and low. Baby, just give me a reason. Tell me how you feeling now. I need to know. I need to know how you guys doing. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for having me. Planet Music Sessions. Woo, woo, woo. Woo. Planet Music Sessions. Woo. So thanks for having me on the show. If you guys are able, please donate to the SickKids Foundation as well as Canadian Mental Health Association. You can make an honorary donation in the name of Planet Music Sessions. Thanks for having me on the show. My name is Sarah Smith, and this song is my final song. It's called Aim, and you can find that I have a clothing line online with this logo on the clothes, as well as the single is available online as well. My website is sarahsmithmusic.com. Sarah is with an H on the end, and thank you again for all your love and support. Have a great rest of your day. I guess it's nighttime for you guys. Whatever it is, make make it joyful. It's been a blue kind of day. I'll chalk it up to being bored. I gotta get out of my way, make room for the sun. I'm walking through the forest, I'm slipping through the mud. I need to change my course. It's time to navigate more. Replanted, staring straight, preparing to take aim. Gone on the narrow head into the darkness. Release and let it go. Oh, draw back the arrowhead into the darkness. Faith and hope to become me. You know what? That song, I just forgot the chorus. Sometimes it happens, so I'm gonna do a different song instead. You guys can check out that song with the real words online. Sarah Smith, Aim. Now this song here is called The Stars. It's about taking a road trip together. No matter where we end up, we are all connected. We are all one. Thanks for being on this ride with me. Hey there, baby. We wanna hit the road. Let's get out of dodging the back of the Ford. Ooh, yeah. Let's disappear. We'll be on the run. Our crime is living numb. No passion, just desire to escape our troubled lives. Ooh, yeah. 'Cause that's easier. This path that we're on is never gonna lead us home. Go on, baby. Get your best t-shirt on. Gonna keep moving. Heading for the sun. This road was meant for freedom. We'll drive all through the night. The white lines, the past lives have shown. The stars will lead us home. Sick of the grind, same dullness every day. It's built up desperation, not wanting to be caged. Oh, 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 let's just break away. This path that we're on is never gonna lead us home. Go on, baby. Get your best t-shirt on. Gonna keep moving. Heading for the sun. This road was meant for freedom. Oh, we'll drive on through the night. The white lines and past lives have shown. Stars will lead us home. The stars will lead us home. And in that moment we're laughing, staring out into the twilight. Yeah. Go on, baby. straight on. Gonna keep moving, heading for the sun. This road was meant for freedom. Oh, we'll drive on through the night, yeah, yeah. White lines and past lives have shown. The stars will lead us home. The stars will lead us home. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Thanks for having me on the show. Please be sure to check out the SickKids Foundation. Check out Canadian Mental Health Association. Send them a donation if you can. Planet Music Sessions. Oh, yeah! Woo! I don't know what I'm doing, but it's pretty fun. Woo! Have a great rest of your day, night, whatever it is. Bye.
Well, that about does it. Thanks for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the music within. Just please, if you can, make a donation to CMHA or SickKids Foundation. Fucking party, goddamn! Woo!